Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today, continuing on with this case, we just defended our guy from Lang. And we're going to hopefully try to solve at least one more mystery today, although I have a feeling we're going to get about 5 more mysteries before we get any answer. Such is the nature of the beast. I hope we all are having a wonderful day today. I'm doing alright. I have a infected ear, and I literally can't hear out of one ear, so hearing the volume of this game is a little difficult. That's why I didn't have any videos up the other day. That's why I only have one video up the other day. It still hurts a lot. I'm gonna try to do my best today. Let's see how we do.
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already.
What? But Shifu, what about causing an international incident?
Quiet! I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if someone is to take the responsibility, let it be me.
Responsibility? We're going to talk in such heavy terms. Maybe I should let you. It'd be a real problem for my men if something would happen to me. Alright then. Let's talk and more investigating.
If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminal chemiluminescence test on the statue.
A luminol test? Ah, good thinking. If the statue is a murder weapon, and some of the victim's blood should be on it. Okay. Let's get the forensic teams in here. Hey, looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor.
I miss the old way of doing things where I can, you know, target things with my luminol and have things come up. You know, from case 1-5, Rise from the Ashes.
I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Damas II.
Indeed. You notice how there's also like this arrow thing pointing at the statue? That's kind of ominous.
But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. It doesn't prove that he did kill Damas II, so the charge remains.
We are hardly done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is a real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
Ha, you think so? Okay then, knock yourself out.
Okay, we gotta examine the statue. Went ahead and I had to actually undo one of my headphones from my left ear because it was bothering me. Clearly there's something on the bottom of this statue.
And what do we have here? This dirty smudge. It looks like a handprint. Ha! What's a definite bit of evidence like you doing into here? Looks like we got some fingerprints to analyze.
Gurk. Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. But it looks like it's far too late for me to do anything about that now.
Hey, forensics guy! I want results on these fingerprints ASAP. Do you hear me?
Agent Lang, I had the analysis results, sir.
Good, and?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Babalese embassy? The prints belong to him, to Mr. Benny Cochin, sir. Interesting.
But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible. Each pre-Medusa statue can only be handled by someone of that country. But by the very fact that Mr. Kochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Babal's Primadou statue.
Impossible! It can't be! Yeah!
Larry never once set foot in Bobbly's soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an alabaster knife in Babal. And Damas II was killed on alabaster soil with Babal's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatagaratsu who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture they were to form. I kind of expected we were near the end of the last part. But one of the great things about doing records is I could just keep on going if I choose. March 14th, 9:21 p.m. open air stage. I've left the Damas' second investigation to Francisca and returned to Babal. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babal's statue. Mr. Edgeworth! So, okay, what's the situation? And why is this guy always rubbing his hands together? Oh, it's great. Investigating is so much fun. In other words, they made absolutely no progress. We weren't goofing off. Honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out. Very well, then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation? Well, we've had a really fun time, sir. I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. You have permission to enter the Alabastan Embassy, is that correct? Yep. As a local detective, helping out with investigations on both sides, sir. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. They belong to the lady under the pink princess mask. The pink princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? The kind that was also playing the role of the pink badger yesterday. Oh, look at that face. Understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll get them back to her. And if I don't, well then I guess I'll pray to the Lord God that I'm so happy. I'll unload them somewhere, sir. And I also pray that I'm glad I didn't run into her. He doesn't seem all that enthused to find her, but I can't blame him. What's that? The young whippersnappers! Evidence that has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either. I like how they don't make us have dead weight evidence. That's very nice of them to do that. What? Are you really going to throw that autograph away? Yes, because the Steel Samurai was a fake. Steel Samurai's autograph scrunched up into a ball I disposed of. Wait, what? What do you mean by fake? Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Okay. Still have a lot of evidence. So we have our badge, embassy guide, the Babal Primadou statue. Only Ambassador's secretary can touch. We have the notes on Kochin's body. Yatagaratsu's key. The Codopian paper document. The alabaster knife. Was this carried across country lines? The Bobbly's knife handle. Its blade yet to be found. The Bobbly's ink. Limited export because of its use in counterfeiting. Counterfeit bills. Made with Bobbly's ink. Circulation in Zangpa. It's hard to tell if they're fake. For some unknown reason, we have 2 large flowers, passion flowers in bloom. Don't know why, that's important. We had Damas II's note. Looks like he was trying to steal the Primo statue. The samurai spear that's bent. Larry couldn't do the early summer raid job special attack because he bent it. Alabaster Primo statue. Bloodstained weapon used to kill Damask, originally from Pabal's secretary office. Samurai dogs. I don't know why this is not worthless, but apparently it's still important for some reason. Present for embassy staff. Miss Olbag took and ate a few from the dressing room. Alright. Oh, one more thing we should probably look at. Young girl appointed to be the second Yatagratsu. She's on the trail of her father's killer, Kay Faraday. By the way, I love her eyes. Those green eyes. Oh, amazing. Burn Faraday, father of Kay, killed 7 years ago by Callisto Yu. Callisto Yu, 29, killed Kay's father's father. Killed Kay's father 7 years ago. Claimed to be Yatagratsu and made her escape. We have our good old friend Gumshoe. Sheena. Francisca. Colias Polano, guy that's always rubbing his hands. He's ambassador of Babal. Do absolutely anything for his country's tourism industry. Absolutely anything. Including murder, I wonder? Manny Cochin, 31. Secretary of the ambassador was the leader of the smuggling ring. His victim. Shilong Lang. Quercus Alba. Ambassador of Alabas, also retired army man. May explain why overly harsh on himself. Our good friend Larry, also known as the Steel Samurai. Sally, his friend from grade school. Tyrell Bad. It's a great name, Tyrell. Eagle-eyed homicide detective. His partner was killed 7 years ago. He's after Callisto Yu. Yeah, that's why he's always got the mirror so he can see what's behind him. Second Master Mask. Master Mask. Opportunist unrelated to the first Damask. Found in Alabas. His real name is Kashino. Excellent. Ex-secretary lady. The woman behind the Pink Princess mag. I believe her real name is Wendy Oldbag. Alright. Looks like Kay is our partner now. About investigating. How is the investigation going in the Bubbly Secretariat's office, Kay?
Well, even though we found a few treasures, they've all been pretty much burnt to a crisp. A treasure is a terrible thing to waste.
Anyway, is there anything else I should know about?
Oh, that's right. You know what I found in that office? A wooden bear carving. It's so cute. Can I have it? Huh? Can I?
No, of course you can't.
Oh, that's a double negative. That means I can.
By the sound of things, it appears that there has been no progress in the investigation. Alright, we probably don't need to show her anything. Left to right? You know, left is always right, so why not?
Hey, do you detect the scent of treasure coming this way?
The scent of treasure? Not at all.
Arg, Mr. Edgeworth, you're totally not with it.
I'm not with it.
No, and it's important for both these and prosecutors to be energetic.
Perhaps for a thief like you. But that level of energy is unbecoming of a prosecutor.
You really think so? That prosecutor we met at Gateway Light seemed to be pretty active.
Well, he's not a prosecutor anymore. See how everything just naturally balances out? Wow, that's kind of cold. Oh, we got our step ladder. A ladder.
Actually, that's a step ladder. Yes! Yes!
Yes! Oh, it's good to see this back. They're the exact same thing. No way, from the structure up, they're like totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is the rope ladder. A step ladder is much too heavy to carry around after all. And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty of being dangerous during an earthquake. Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation. Yeah, because I don't smell a drop of gold here or any other treasure for that matter. Okay, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat. Ah, hey, Mr. Edgeworth. That was a pretty good play on words there. Ah, Gummy, don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that. Oh. Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe? Ah, no, it's not like that, sir. It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated. By the way, do you say scheduled or scheduled? This is one of those fun words that I've heard many different ways. You know, I would love to perform on a stage like this. Sometimes like the Great Thief show. Now I want to go watch The Greatest Showman for some reason. I should think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show their face to the world. So how come so many traffic cones are red and white? That's because they're highly visible from a great distance. Oh, is that why? So then the reason you wear the wine red suit is for visibility's sake? Please don't compare me to a ragged plastic traffic cone. You know what's interesting is the other day, I was helping out with parking. And there was traffic flowing against us. And I recommended, there was like this chain and these metal like bars. So I recommended to the police officer, hey, can we just take this metal chain and wrap it around to the right? Because then you would have this giant pole sticking out in the middle of the road and the chain would come across and it would be easy for people to know you can't go this way. And he said that you can't do that because you have to have a traffic cone. Because apparently, if you don't use a traffic cone and someone gets into an accident, you could be held liable because you didn't give proper warning. And I didn't know that. I just thought that you could just, use something that would be obvious that you can't go this way. But apparently the traffic cones are pretty important. Hey, you're not going back to Alabasta already, are you? No, actually, I was just trying to move around the cone and I ended up going that way. No, not yet. I still need to gather a bit more information first. Yeah, it's gotta be, I think, an orange traffic cone too. Like, they're specifically made to be this color because apparently, like, it's more visible, I guess. I don't know the full explanation of this. If you're a police officer or someone who knows a lot about traffic cones or security, let me know. Teach me something. I always like learning new things. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective. Well, I know how much else I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir. So, what did you find out? Okay, let me guess, you found out nothing. I take it he has found nothing of any particular use, as usual. Oh, be nice, Edgeworth. Investigation update. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Polano. Let me guess, you got coupons. Oh, and what is this something interesting? This, sir. Oh, that's not coupons. That looks a lot like something Bray Wyatt would use on his entrances. If you get the reference, you get it. If not, I understand. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm so jealous. Such a real treasure there. Why does a flame burn green, Detective? So apparently, if you burn the special wit crystal oil that they only make of a ball, it burns its green colors, sir. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. That's a really cool lantern. I mean, the design of it is also really cool. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit the ball should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes? They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lanterns so to project the images.
Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? Now I really want to go see the World's Greatest Showman. Because you know the scene where they're on the roof and he makes those silhouettes of the people dancing for his little girls? Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked.
Hey, what's wrong, sir?
You're distracting me, is what's wrong. There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you could do that much?
Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
Well, you know, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as an assistant. I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. Silhouette lantern, data chart dynamo organizer. Yeah, except this is green instead of blue, but yeah, this is a beautiful lantern.
It's a souvenir from the ball. It's a silhouette lantern.
By the by, how much is it?
It was really expensive, sir. About as expensive as my coat.
Well, considering that coat's like 7 years old. Oh, I see. Just about the average price of a cheap souvenir. Oh.
Ouch, sir.
Yeah, you knew that was coming. Let's ask Kay about it. I'm not presenting the other evidence because I'm pretty sure. I mean, I will present the other evidence if I'm in a dead end, but I'm pretty sure we've already, you know, they've probably already seen this evidence before. Okay, about this piece of evidence.
Huh? Man, really have it? But you know, as Yatagatu, it'd be bad if I couldn't get this by myself.
Sorry, but I have no intention of giving you this piece of evidence.
Oh, really? I guess I misunderstood.
I feel like I've had a very similar conversation with someone else before. Alright. There is a sign here warning passers-by to take precautions around the renovation site.
They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Plano said it was to attract more tourists and visitors.
But what can they do with the new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth?
How about transforming it into a courthouse? You knew you would say that.
Hey, be serious.
But I was being serious. So you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these, you can do whatever you like. And these are more coupons, of course. Discount tickets to our cafeteria. They open tomorrow morning at 10. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now.
Open air stage.
Music is nice. This open air stage, what function does it serve exactly? Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to the ball. I heard that tonight over in the Western Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too. Mr. Cochin told you that? Oh yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yatagaratsu started. Exactly. I don't know, I just feel like... I feel like something's off about this guy. Maybe it's because I read this thing earlier that say would do anything to increase tourism. But I just feel like this guy is off in some way. And I don't know how to put my finger on it. But let's not forget that Kochin was the ringleader. But what if he wasn't the ringleader? What if he was the fall guy for the real ringleader? Which would be this guy. I don't know. I mean, maybe too early for theories, but I just feel like something's off about this guy. Like he's not on the entirety up and up. Primitive statue. Ambassador Plano, I'd like to ask you a little bit more about the primitive statues. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabaster Papa used to be one country called Codopia? Yes, I did know that. Yes, I know that much about your history. Well, the primitive statue belonged to the founders of Codopia. Oh, at least that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed to the king of Codopia as a symbol of the country's wealth. So, it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it. Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about the claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's pretty when you think about it though, I suppose. But if Alabast and Babal were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. The primitive statue is even more important now as a key to democracy. Or diplomacy. Sorry, misread that word. I mean, mossy, similar. I mean, your brain does have, like, a word is a similar word. Or if the word is scrambled, but the first letter and the last letter are the same, your brain sometimes decode the word. So when I read this, my brain just decoded this as democracy for some reason. I guess that's because in America, we're a couple days away from a election, so maybe that's where my brain went. I wonder if Ambassador Plano knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. I almost did it again, dang it, diplomacy! Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. Key? As in the actual key? The primitive statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. So maybe we have to show the statues, not the Yatagratsu's key. Many coaching. Ambassador Plano, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about. Oh yes, and don't worry. You can ask me about more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3? In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes? Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Kochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary. Huh? Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you for cooperation, Ambassador. He was, well, if I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. If there was ever anything I ever needed as ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in a smuggling ring right into my nose, going completely unnoticed. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings. Or you just looked the other way. Or you were responsible. It sounds like Mr. Kochin had a very sharp mind. Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became the Bubbly's representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me. I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council? Oh, well, you see, tonight's events, it proceeded without a hitch. our two countries were to reunify and become one again. Really? I did not know that. But I guess with how things turned out, the dream won't be realized anytime soon. So this is another cog in the wheel, because maybe someone wanted to stop the reunification. I suppose not. Okay, present, statue? Ambassador Plano, if you could please take a look at this for me. Oh yes, let's see here. It's, the Primado statue sitting in Alabaster right now actually belongs to Babal. So it would appear I received a call from Miss Valkarma about this earlier. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Primado statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it is definitely Alabaster statue. I know, because it's the real statue. Then you're saying that Babal's was a replica. I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal, and I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and affix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one. Why are you telling me this? Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Baba were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I am right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. I never thought that by being portrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast? I don't know. Ironic or planned or calculated? I mean, show of hands in the comment section. How many of you guys think this guy is dirty? Now, there's a trick here. You can be dirty and be a mastermind and the person behind everything. Or you could just be dirty because you're dirty for other reasons. So let me put it like this. How many of you guys think that he has something to do with the smuggling ring? Yeah. I know there's some people watching this blind, such as Edwin. And I would love to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that he's involved, or do you think Cochin was the one who was the leader? Because you got to realize that Cochin was killed by Master II, supposedly, right? No, wait. Master II was supposedly killed by Cochin. Man, this is confusing. Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. Oh, I see. You know, I want to have mind him telling her, like, everything for the player to get, like, a summary. So, there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country. That's the gist of it. Babal is just as strict as Alabama. Excuse me. In their inspection of the people and things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. You mean the fake Yatagratsu? In one way or another, the Yatagratsu is connected. Of this, I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagratsu first spotted? Because the Yatagratsu is a part of the smuggling ring, right? So she would be taking orders from the leader of the smuggling ring, I can imagine. Now then, where was the Yatagratsu first spotted? I don't know if I said it or not. I believe it was the rose garden on the alabaster side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary, yes. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least, well, that's where I heard the Yatakaratsu had appeared. In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the rose garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is that a mask? What is it?
My guess is that's guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use?
It's really hard to see that that's a guitar pick. You know, because it looks like a mask because you can't really tell size. But why would a guitar? I mean, this is a stage. The Jammin' Ninja? Is the Jammin' Ninja involved in this? There is little water on it, but how did the water get on it? It doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet from around here.
I was thinking they have concerts here at this open air stage from time to time, right?
Alright, I'll find its owner later. Pick data, jot it down in my organizer.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
What is this?
It's misused perfume. It's a bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of some use to tracking her down.
Maybe if we give it to Missile and Missile could like sniff it out? I mean, am I the only one thinking that? You got a dog who's really good at that kind of thing.
So I kept it safe all this time?
Although there's no guarantee that she's using the same perfume. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you. Misused perfume data, jot it down in my organizer. Okay, where are we going? Oh, okay. Looks like we can freely travel now. This is gonna make things more complicated if we can go around to multiple different places.
They're having a real time of it cleaning up after the fire.
I suppose we should stay out here and investigate this stage some more then. Alright, did we get the, I need to save. Oh, I'll go ahead and save anyone. Did we get the, yeah, we got the guitar pick. What is this pattern? It's also wet for some reason. Use perfume. Tensin Okusi. Okay, whoever speaks Japanese, can you please translate this for me? What does this mean in English? I'd appreciate that. Because I always like to know what things say. I mean, there's a reason I ask you guys, hey, if you know what this, like, the American stuff in the background. Hey, if you know what this used to be in the Japan version, let me know. I just am fascinated by those type of things. Welcome back, Mr. Edgeworth. Please accept these, courtesy of Ambassador Plano. That's alright. I appreciate the sentiment. However, I must decline.
Oh, come on. You might as well take them since it was nice enough to offer like you a million times now.
Thank you, and I hope you'll visit our embassy's cafeteria to redeem them. It appears Ambassador Plano isn't the only one adamantly handing these out. I remember when I was younger, when I was a kid, I had to have community service hours. So I helped a doctor who was doing medical research on glaucoma. And one of the cool things about helping out with the doctor was I got a pass every single day to go visit the hospital's cafeteria. And I could get whatever I wanted from the cafeteria, which meant I could get lunch and a free dessert. And they had these like triple layered chocolate cakes. The one slice, of course, but it was enough. But I mean, it was a one slice triple layer cake that was just absolutely delicious. Yeah, it was, I mean, it was good to help out the doctor as well. Don't get me wrong, because he was doing a really good deed and helping out a lot of kids who need his help. But for some reason, I remember, you know, the free lunch. Go figure. I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Albas now, but...
I know. I'll go back to Bobal and do some more investigating there.
Ashina Fire Mist is currently trying to raise awareness on epilepsy. So if you can raise awareness about epilepsy in your community, or just learn about it yourself and learn about what epilepsy means and the struggles that someone can go through who's epileptic, she would be very thankful, and I would be very thankful as a friend of hers to, help raise that awareness in in the best way we can. March 14th, 9:58 p.m., Rose Garden. By the way, go check her out on Twitch as well. She streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 3 Eastern to 7 Eastern. If you need her name, go to my YouTube channel, scroll down to the bottom where I have friends of the channel. And she's like one of the first names there. She uses the same name on Twitch that she does on YouTube. So go watch her sometime. She's really cool. And, I'm oftentimes in her Twitch chat. And hey, I'd love to introduce you to an awesome person. I see you back, Miles Edgeworth. Who is this? Oh, hey, Fran, what's up?
How are things up above? Although, I can't really say I expect much from Scuffy and that girl.
The investigation into Manny Coach's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has.
Ah, yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now, I find it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will. Preposterous!
Yeah, well, that's what I come here to investigate. I heard that there's a rare witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabest. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared and just as suddenly it vanished. After that, there was the fire at the Japanese embassy that the Yatagarasu started.
I like this music. Overall, though, I'm not really too blown away by the music in this game. I think that the other games may have had better music. Overall. But I do like some of the soundtracks on this one. This is kind of like a cool remix of like multiple things. And it's got that suspense to it. I really like it. I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. Hey, don't pick on people with feathers. Don't be featherist. Featherist? Featherism? Yeah, featherist? Don't pick on people with feathers. I like my feathers. Rose Garden. Alright, we should probably start by talking to Francisca, right?
Tonight, in this very Rose Garden, you're the best ambassador, quickest Alba. First to give a commemorative speech. A very key commemorative speech at that. And including Agent Lang, the security detail was very tight. But as a mark our efforts, the Yatagarasu appears. Then, just like that, the thief finishes and starts a fire at the Malaysia embassy.
Interesting. And are you sure it was the Yatagarasu who appeared here?
Of course. But to have slipped by such tight security, and then disappear into thin air. We will need to conduct a very thorough investigation of this area.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yes, my thoughts exactly. In order to find out the truth behind what happened here, I should start by gathering as much information as I can. Let's show her new evidence. Miss Von Karma, what do you think of this piece of evidence?
Huh, well.
Okay, so it's still the same. Nothing about the guitar pick. I swear, if Jam and Ninja gets involved in this, the amount of people that would be involved would be just immense. Absolutely immense. There is an overturned spotlight here.
When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience that was faded at for the speech started to panic. I suppose that's when someone knocked it over.
I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here.
I thought to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single dash.
I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead. Is it possible that Yatagratsu hid in these bushes?
Of course not. They're rose bushes. You've been spending so much time with Scruffy and that girl. They've rubbing off on you. But it's alright. I'll wake you up out of your stupor.
No, no, no!
Now the next time you feel like sleep-talking, remember that would be for real.
All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get.
Man,
So violent. A statue of a woman. I wonder if that lady is pouring water. What if it's Pygmalion? That'd be an interesting reference.
it says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke of the love to King Primato. Huh. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you're lousy at feeding a woman's heart.
I opened my mouth about a statue and she somehow made the leap to that. Ooh, does Francisca have something for Edgeworth? I mean, they're kind of a little more like brother and sister, right? Right? I mean, am I missing something? I know I'm single and it's very easy for me to miss things like this. Someone help me out? What do most people ship Edgeworth? Or who do most people ship Edgeworth with? Is there anything canon about that? There are roses. Oh, actually, you probably shouldn't answer that because what if that's answered in a future game? If it's not answered in a future game, and I've met that person from these games, then, you know, feel free. There are roses scattered on the surface of this water, creating a pleasant fragrance.
It's not just for aesthetics. The pool's water is also used in putting out fires.
I see. Oh. The pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The water spouts are to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in the embassy. I guess I'll take some notes about it just in case. Fountain spouts, okay? Whoa! Jeez!
Ow! How dare you surprise me like that? I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, Edgy. Thanks for what you did back there. Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment.
And I knew that. Do you really think that I'm the type to just jump in the pool and swim around for fun?
Yes. Alright then, did you by any chance fall into the pool?
It's nice guess, but no dice. So you know my son, right, Angie?
You don't have a son. Your son?
Well, I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador. And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him. You imbecile! How can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway?
It's one of the samurai children.
Huh? How old is he again?
Larry, this is the first I've heard of his son. Who exactly is the mother?
The mother? Oh, that chick. You know, the pink princess.
Yep, called it.
The, pink princess?
Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words at first for a bit there. However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant.
Yep. 'Cause I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. And the Iron Infant is my cute little son. You've given a full meaning to the phrase an astounding fool.
Larry. Oh, we got Lang up there all of a sudden. That's interesting. We have not seen hide or hair of the Iron Infant. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there.
Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there.
Hey, wait. Well, it's not as if you'll get very far swimming around in that pool. And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. These are some beautiful roses here. They appear to be well maintained.
You're being too nice, Mouse Edgeworth. Your arrangement is devoid of any design sense.
Roses only truly shine when they are grouped by color. One color. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Francisca.
Roses can only truly shine when they are grouped by color. One color per location. And there's a beauty when they're all mixed together like this.
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not. On second thought, there's a rather serious look on her face. I better leave it.
They should really rethink the proper balance of these roses.
Of all the people to comment on the proper balance of things. This statue bears a resemblance to the Primado statue.
The plaque says King Primado in the battlefield. In order to save the Queen, King Primado put his life on the line and went to war.
So, Primado was actually a person of royal blood. I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, what surprises me is that a real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed.
I suppose there's that, too. There is no return spotlight here.
But the right Yatakanatsu appeared. The audience.
Okay, so that's still the same. Anything here? So this is where Ambassador Alba was to give his speech.
The stage was set up nicely. However, where was the audience supposed to sit?
Perhaps it was supposed to sit around the edge of the pool.
That's just poor planning. If there was no other place other than spotted to by the pool, they really should have made seating arrangements, like other galleries set up in court.
Indeed, you could set that consideration for the viewers was taken with those.
So in the end, the speaker and his audience went to stand up full time, huh?
Yes, although I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while. Alright, well, before we talk to these two, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break because I am stumbling on my words, partly because I can't hear a lot of things, and I'm wearing my headphones like in a weird way, but I love you all so very much. You know, despite the fact that I've been ill recently, ever since COVID hit me 3 months ago, I can't believe I'm still trying to rebound from it. I know that I'm truly blessed because despite any issues I may be feeling, I still have my health overall. I have great friends that I made here, and I am a part of the #1 YouTube community, all of YouTube, and I love you guys so very much. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. I can never say that enough. I really can't, because you guys mean a lot to me, and you matter, and I appreciate you. Until next time, before I start crying. I truly do, though. Thank you. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.